Dogs' unique language is shaped by their instincts, feelings, and years of development. Occasionally, their odd actions make us human, scratching our brains, yet there is a reason why dogs do this. Video, we're revealing the true causes. The routine behaviors of your dog. Some will make you giggle, while some may surprise you. You and a few others might even alter how you establish a connection with your friend. For instance, it's simple to presume when someone sneezes. It's only dust or allergies, but it may surprise you to learn why they sneeze so much. You are the main cause of their frequent sneezes. Dog sneezing isn't usually related to dust or allergies can actually indicate many different things. Yes, occasionally, it's as getting rid of irritants via their nostrils, such as dust or pollen, or even strong fragrances in the air or in perfumes fresheners. But this is what it may not be aware that dogs frequently sneeze when they're content and enjoying themselves. Have you ever witnessed your dog exhibit a dramatic sneeze during a game of play? They are simply excited and not ill. It's as if they're saying this is dogs may also sneeze on the greatest day ever. If a little object is lodged in their nose as if it were a grass blade or even a little insect. But if the sneezing is becoming continuous and has a viscous or bloody discharge, which indicates that a veterinarian visit, let's go on to another intriguing actions that may not indicate. Second, why do you think they tilt their heads in your direction? While we're without a one definitive response, experts have a few intriguing theories. Among the most widely accepted theory is that head tilting improves dogs' hearing by changing their ear angle. They can improve their capacity to identify where a noise seems to be coming from, similar to how we could look to catch a little sound. Consider it their method of changing the sound parameters to obtain the greatest possible reception. An alternative theory, perhaps their snouts are obstructing. Dogs with longer muzzles might slant their heads to increase their seeing field. Allowing them to see anything more clearly has attracted their interest, whether it's something rustling or a toy in your face outside. And here's in fact. According to the study, highly smart dogs cock their heads more frequently, particularly when they identify specific words or phrases that, if your dog gives you that cute tilt and you say, "I want to go for a walk," they might simply be thinking about what you stated and determining whether you're being serious or merely teasing them each time your canine tilts their head, possibly in an attempt to reach out to me if that melts your heart tap. That's similar too. The third button's reason for yawning. Yawning is more than just feeling drowsy, although yawning is typically associated with dog fatigue. It's an effective method of expressing their feelings of stress levels and even their relationship with you at any time. Saw your dog yawning immediately after you do that. It's a study, not a coincidence. Discovered that dogs are more prone to yawn when their owners rather than outsiders, implies that yawning may indicate compassion. Your dog and you are so in sync that they unconsciously imitate your actions. However, yawning isn't necessarily related to connection. Studies conducted by the university demonstrates that dogs yawn when if your dog is experiencing stress, gives a loud yawn when under stress, such as at a veterinarian's office or in a noisy surroundings. It could be their method of declaring that I'm a touch overloaded. Canine experts in behavior, even Turd Rugos, recognized the relaxing signal of yawning as a method for dogs to relax in individuals in their immediate vicinity. And here's something even more intriguing. Dogs benefit from yawning. Reset to see if they're winding up, down, or yawning while changing activities. Enhances the brain's oxygen supply. Keeping them focused and attentive. Consider. It's their take on a stretch. Prior to proceeding, so the next time you pause your dog's yawning, pause for a second to think about the number they're telling you. 4 reasons why they touched you when you're merely sitting there taking care of your own company or taking no action at all. Your dog puts a gentle paw on your adorable, isn't it? But what does it actually mean? Think of it as a gentle nudge, your dog's way of saying, "Hey, human, I need your focus." Perhaps they're requesting belly rubs in the hopes of getting a snack, indicating that it's time for taking a toilet break isn't always about acquiring something. Sometimes that paw is their method of looking for comfort. In particular, when there is a thunderstorm or loud noises, make people anxious in moments like. Nowadays, they're not just looking for the attention they want. Fundamental reassurance that a dog's paw on your leg is an indication of connection and trust. So when your dog reaches out, don't disregard them. Scratch them a little. A supportive remark or even a simple pat for them. It signifies that everything is okay. Let's now discuss another oddball conduct that frequently perplexes dogs. The fifth owner's reason for licking others. Yes, we find dog poop to be really disgusting, yet it's next-level detective to them. No, they're not working for the flavor, but they're employing a secret instead. The vomeronasal organ is a biological instrument. Jacobson's organ is another name for this unique organ situated between their nose and tongue aids them in decoding crucial data obtained from pheromones. Similar to reading an extremely thorough social media profile by licking the urine of another dog, they can obtain intelligence on such as gender, diet, and even if a female is in heat. Conceive of it as a LinkedIn dog, but much as odorous as we find this conduct to be odd, is entirely typical for the quantity of dogs. Sixth, why do they ruin things when you never came home to discover there is shredded drywall all around your dog, or your beloved sneakers in fragments previously? You believe they want to destroy your life. Be aware that there's always a rationale why. The stress of destruction is a significant one, whether it's fireworks, thunderstorms, or even altering one's usual eating habits can be their coping mechanisms, such as stress eating, but far more costly. Another significant issue is separation anxiety. Culprit if your dog suddenly becomes frightened. Tearing up the house. After you depart could be their strategy for overcoming loneliness, and then, when there is insufficient, dogs that require both mental and physical activity will enjoy themselves on their own, and occasionally, it entails utilizing your furnishings as a paw. The absence of structure in chew toys can also be a problem dogs require. Distinct boundaries. If the house is theirs to do as they like. Without direction, they could see all as fair play, but with exercises for training and the appropriate outlets, you can assist in rerouting that energy prior to their next project is your house. The seventh reason they tremble even when they're dry, which is very typical for to shake off water with your dog. However, if there is no reason to panic because they are dry, there are several reasons why dogs shake, and the majority of them are completely safe for to begin. They have a wake-up wiggle. Version. Following a nap, a good morning stretch, shaking their entire body helps them wake up, muscles, and get ready for the day. Method of saying, all right, time to get movement, followed by the, I'm ecstatic. Have you ever seen your dog trembling? Before a walk meal or when they observe their favorite person, which is how they controlling their excitement as if they were removing extra energy to ensure they don't overflowed with joy, but the fear anxious dogs will tremble. Perhaps on a car trip, following a vet visit, ride, or in a busy area. If you observe your dog is trembling in addition to other stressors, signs such as lip licking or yawning, they're probably pacing to let go of stress, and occasionally the simple act of cleaning dogs shake up and down to get rid of stray fur, dust, or dirt if they've been rolling in the grass while playing outside, or simply completed a brief grooming session. Shake makes individuals feel more refreshed, but if the dog is shaking its head a lot, can indicate an ear infection, especially if they're scratching a lot. If shaking, a veterinary examination is the idea, accompanied with weakness, nausea, or other strange symptoms that could point to a health problem. Contact your veterinarian right away if you were able to see your dog in A with a thumbs up. The new light displays love up, and if you want more tips to enhance your relationship with your dog, the button to subscribe.